I got copyrighted. If you noticed, my new intro's music already changed because I got copyrighted, sadly. So if you see the song change like every single video, that's probably because I'm trying to find the perfect one. Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Jomaris, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something very special because I'm going to be spilling the tea. I'm going to be letting y'all in on what I do to edit my videos. And before I let y'all in on my secrets, you have to do something first, okay? Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go and press the red button down below and give this video a thumbs up. Even though you haven't watched it yet, just give it a thumbs up. I'm telling you, do it now. You won't regret it. This video might be kind of long, so I just want to get right into it. So I do want to make this into a series on my channel. So I do have a couple of playlists on my channel already. So I do want to make this its own little playlist for you guys to find it, you know, if you're just searching for a specific video on my channel. These are the playlists that I have at the moment, so if you want to check them out. But with that being said, if there's anything that you want to learn how to do, I most definitely am more than happy to show you guys how to do it. Please comment down below whatever you want to learn. I'm more than happy to inform you guys on new information and new knowledge. I'm always changing my style, always. So I'm not saying I'm a pro, okay, but I know what I'm doing. So yes. Categorizing this into different sections. So first I'm going to be teaching you guys what I use to film and edit, how I add filters to my videos, fonts that I use, I add text to my videos, lastly how I make my thumbnails. So if you want to skip around, you don't want to watch the whole thing, you know, I understand, you can just skip to those time marks and you'll be good. First thing I want to teach you guys is what I use. So to film, I do use a Canon G7X. This camera, guys, is a lifesaver. Extremely grateful for this camera. The camera that I was using before this was the Canon T5. That camera is amazing. 4 to 5 years I was using that camera and it did good, but the downside of that was that it did not have a viewfinder. For me, a viewfinder is extremely important. I need to see how I look like. I need to see if I'm in focus. I need to see what's up. The Canon T5, I was just not able to do that. It did not come with the viewfinder, unfortunately. Like for example, I would have to put this tripod right here. I have to sit behind the camera, focus it on the tripod, and then really quickly sit where the tripod was. But it was just this process that I didn't feel like dealing with all the time. I think that's also why I wasn't as consistent in the past, because it wasn't as, what's the word? It just wasn't as convenient as I would like it. So I just didn't film as often because I knew I'd have to go through the process of like putting something somewhere, focusing it, and then if I have to move, then I have to refocus it. It was a mess. So I didn't like having to do that. With this camera, it does come with the viewfinder. I'm able to see myself nice and clear in the camera. If you're trying to do YouTube, I totally recommend this camera. Next thing is the tripod. The tripod that I use more frequently is this one, okay? It's very tiny. I got this for Christmas. My mother did buy this for me. It's amazing. Okay, at first it came in this little box. I was looking at it, I was like, Mom, I don't think I can use this. Like, look at it. It saved my life, I'm telling you. This thing is amazing. I didn't think this would help me so much. And it comes with a little light, you know, if you want some extra lighting. I never got around to putting the batteries. This was $4. It's from the brand Polaroid. It was from like a discount store. I think it was like Bell's or something in the little electronic section. So I mean, check out the stores that you have like that and get one of these. It's amazing. I totally recommend it. So the other tripod that I use is this one that I showed you guys earlier, and this is just the Daiwa MFD. Look at it, just look at it. I got this in Japan. Okay, I used to live in Japan for a couple of years. Best place ever. I want to move back. My dad gave this to me when I was quite young. This is one of the best things ever, and it does have a lot of sentimental value because, like I said, we just have a connection, okay? This is back from my childhood. Next thing is the editor that I use. I do use iMovie, and this is what I used to edit on. It's just this MacBook. I do want to purchase a mouse, like a wireless mouse. I feel like it would make editing a lot easier. Lighting is very important. If you have bad lighting in your video, I mean, I don't think a lot of people are gonna want to watch it because they're not gonna be able to see you, okay? We want to see your beautiful face. I feel like the best lighting is natural lighting. What I'm using right now is natural light. If not, I do not have the professional YouTuber studio lights, okay? I have this lamp, my buddy right here, okay? This lamp is also from Japan. This has been with us for many years. I do want to purchase studio lights in the future, but at the moment, I'm totally fine without it, okay? You don't need all the fancy stuff. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Now onto how I add filters on my videos. Oh no, iMovie does not have the option to add color grading or filters on your videos, I do use ViscoCam. I truly recommend, if you're someone who makes YouTube videos and you want to add filters on your video, I really recommend investing in buying ViscoCam. Okay, I do have it to where you could subscribe and you can get all the filters and you can edit on your videos and everything for only $20 a year. Okay, I think that's amazing. Okay, technically that's $167 a month. Well, if you were to get Final Cut Pro and you were using it just to color grade, you paid $300 for that just to color grade? No ma'am. Okay, no, me doing that, no. Okay, I'm not gonna pay that. I would much rather pay $20 to add filters on my videos. Okay, I don't know about you, but it's just convenient. We're all about the convenience here. Go ahead and buy ViscoCam. Obviously they have an amazing app without even having to pay, but like if you do pay and you do upgrade, it's amazing. So what I do, let me just pretend to film something. I did that really dumb video, right? Okay, we're going to be going into ViscoCam. So you're just going to hit edit video, and there's a bunch of filters that you can choose from. The filters that I love to use the most is A10. Don't like it all the way because it just makes my skin look weird. I do love C7, which C7 is amazing, but I feel like it looks way better on someone who doesn't have tan skin like me. If you use it on like tanner, like my skin color, okay, I don't know if I'm brown or tan, or I don't know what color I am, okay, I'm just gonna say I'm tan. If you use it on like tan skin, you're gonna look orange, and I just don't like the orange look. If you're lighter, I do recommend that you use C7 because it looks really nice. I just don't like it all the way because, like I said, I look orange. HB2, and this one, I just love it so much. I love the blue tones and everything. Once I've got the filter I want, I always mess with the exposure. I just like to make it a little bit darker so you can just see the contrast and everything. And then I just mess with all this other stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna show you exactly what settings because everybody is gonna like a different setting. Okay, they do have this thing called recipes. So like, let's say you do a mixture of different settings and you want to save it, you love how it looks, just hit the plus sign and it'll make a new recipe. So then after that, you just save it and then you just send it off to YouTube and you upload it. You want to say that if the video is long, it is going to be kind of time consuming. So I mean, while you're waiting, go do something, you know, go cook something or do your hair. Like, I don't really know, just do something while you're waiting. I almost forgot to mention this. What I do is I edit the video in iMovie on my laptop. Once it's saved, I airdrop it to my phone, and then once it's in my camera roll, that's why I pick out the video. So if anyone was wondering, I just airdrop is a blessing. It just goes back and forth and it's super convenient. The third thing is fonts. I don't really use a lot of different fonts. I'm not really fancy and techie with fonts. I just really like very basic Arial Bond, looks like this, and Arial Bond Italic, which looks like this. And it's literally just shifted to the side. And all I do is I just add like a stroke is what it's called. It just adds a border kind of, and it just looks like this afterwards once you add it. And I just feel like it gives it that extra touch. Next thing is how I add text to my videos. iMovie doesn't have like the best selection when it comes to adding text. I wish you could like move the text where you want it, you know what I'm saying, but it doesn't have that option. The downsides of iMovie, like you can't really pick and choose where you want it. It has these like weird effects where it's like blur, disperse, sparkles. Like I don't really like that. So what I do is use green screen. Anytime I ever do use the iMovie lettering or like text, it's when I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing this process. So if you see it, just know, oh, Jomaris was being lazy. Just know that. So what I do is I go into Fonto, click plain image, okay, because you're gonna change the color, it doesn't matter which one. But you're just gonna hit resize, and you're gonna change the size to 1280 to 720 because that is the size of, I guess, the screen. And then after that, you're gonna change the color to green because like I said, we're gonna be using it as a green screen. What you wanna do is have a vision. Let's say you want your text to be on this upper corner. You're gonna have to have that vision. Okay, if I want it on the upper corner, where am I gonna have to put my text on here? I'm just gonna hit add text and do editing tips. Okay. So now that that's there, I'm just gonna resize it. And like I said, I know that I want it on this corner, so I'm gonna be putting it on this general area. And after that, I'm done, okay? I'm gonna be saving that. And then I'm gonna be airdropping that into iMovie. On iMovie, there is a option to do green screen. I guess I'm gonna try my best to show you guys really quick. I don't know how to screen record on here, okay? So I have this footage from an old video. So I'm going to airdrop this to my laptop. Okay, you're just gonna want to accept it and I just save it to downloads. What you're gonna do is you're gonna import this. You're gonna drag it onto wherever you want this text to be. You're gonna click this right here and you're gonna make sure that it's cropped to fill. Then you're gonna hit this right here and you're gonna hit green and blue screen. And after that, you're all good. Hopefully that helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Lastly, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make thumbnails on your phone. Go into Moldiv, and Moldiv is amazing. That's how I make most of my thumbnails. But we're just going to resize it to 16:9 because, like I said earlier, that's the size. That's just the size, okay, that you need. Let's pretend these pictures are for this video, even though it's not. Whatever you got to do to it. And we're good. So then after that, I just save it. I go into Fonto. Okay, so now that that's there, we're just going to be adding text. Same thing that I said earlier. So editing tips. You can see by my thumbnails, they're always changing. It's hard for me to decide on like one specific style. I just get bored really easily and I can't tell what looks good and what doesn't. But anyways, let me just finish this. What I like to do is, I don't know what it is, but I just love when I space it out a little bit. I don't like them when the letters look too close together. After that, I'm going to be putting a stroke like I was talking about earlier, make it a little bit thicker, and then I'm also going to be adding like the background, so you can also change the color of this. Basically all you do, you can make this curve, keep it like that, you could do whatever you want. Basically I just add text on them. I don't like to put too many things on my thumbnails because I just like a more simple look. That was my how I edit part 1 video. If there's anything that you want to learn how to do, please let me know. I am more than happy to show y'all, okay? I have so much time on my hands. Don't be shy. Ask me questions. Don't be shy. Let me stop. I'm so annoying. Okay. I love you guys. Don't forget it. I will see you in my next video. Hopefully this helped you. And yeah, see you in my next video. Mwah.